Once the ring is in, yes.
The tubing is in. You can give the centrifuge a little bit of a clockwise spin to make sure there's no kinking of the tubing as it spins around. And you sometimes will see the strobe light come on when you do that.
Oh, there it did, yep.
So no kinking, the tubing is moving freely.
Okay.
Then you can close the cover, pull the top fully up and the front fully up and the top fully back, and it'll lock. And that way you have it closed.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
And then once you've gotten to this point, you haven't loaded any tubing bags yet. Don't connect any fluid bags, it'll tell you when to do it.
Okay.
So now we're ready to load the tubing set, make sure everything's out of the way.
Okay.
And press continue.
Okay.
And the tubing will roll down in.
Okay.
This one didn't make it in. I gave a little push to push it in.
Okay, yep. Got that.
So.
Okay, wait. It's going to say what? Select set.
Asking what you're doing.
Okay.
This is a white blood cell set that we're using. So press 3. We're using a mononuclear cell procedure today. So press 1. And then you're going to just follow the instructions on the screen. So clamp the access and return lines. The access is the red one, the return is the blue line. So there. This is the return line. I'm going to clamp it.
Okay.
This is the access line. I'm going to clamp that.
Okay.
It says close both saline lines and then continue. The return saline line is here near the return valve, so I'm going to close that. And the access saline line ends up being closer to the fluid bag, which is up here. So I'm going to make sure that's closed as well.
Okay.
And then close both lines, press continue. Connect white blood cell tubing to fluid containers and press continue. The fluid containers we're going to use are the ACD and the lactated ringers. Once the tubing is loaded, you can make sure that these things are sort of flossed in. There's no kinking anywhere, is what you're looking for on the tubing, but once it's all loaded in.
Okay.
So we'll take the saline, just regular saline, nothing special about it.
Okay.
Spike one saline port. And there's another saline that's just got a needle on it.
Okay.
And that will go into this port.
Okay.
The ACD solution will go on this orange port. Orange spike. Connect to the sets, press continue. Open the access and return saline lines and press continue. Here's the access saline, I'm going to open. Here's the return saline over here, I'm going to open that. And press continue. I want to make sure there's no tubing in front of the pumps as they start to go around here too. Check saline, you'll often get errors that you'll need to work through when you first start up the machine. And so this one started right off. It said check access pressure, check saline spike and clamp. So here's the saline spike. And I maybe didn't get it all the way in, it looks like. So give it a little squeeze here, make sure I got it in all the way on this one. And check access pressure, which is this one here. Make sure that's on properly. Well, come on, why won't it work?
All right, well, let's just stop here.
Yeah.
Figure that for a second. Okay.